Okay. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I don't know. Is it afternoon? I don't know. I did a little bit of things off camera. Got some more gunpowder. Also some other stuff. There was apparently... I was hunting down creepers. Into this new valley, which I think so I'm going to call it Creeper Valley. I can't really jump that high up here. And, yeah, oh my gosh, I just realized I have a lot of stuff that I need to create a level bit for. Shoot, I hate it. Just more around me, more gunpowder. I actually have quite a bit of gunpowder. What the heck? What's all this? Anyway, so yeah, just built like a roof. Well, not really a roof. I'm building a second floor, but just in this area, just in these few little corners, just so that then I wouldn't have that much. But anyway, again, kind of like the last video that I did on the open range SMP, I'm just going to be talking a little bit more about just about random topics, because there's not a whole lot of things that are that much exciting that's doing on right now. The only thing I could do is go to the village that apparently Scarzy is building, but I don't know, last time that I was there, I was not actually that, like, I don't know how would you say it, because they wanted me to be there, to be co-leader. Leader? Maybe, but at the same time, as I said before, I was already leader of a country, and I kind of hated it. So, yeah. Also, I don't trust Scarzy. That man has literally, I felt like, betrayed me one too many times. But anyway, I don't know. I just didn't trust him. Plus, also, I kind of wanted to go into a retirement phase. Like, just being president of, like, a small village for, like, a few days. Oh, yeah, that was exhausting work, people. Oh, definitely not running for president. But, yeah. So he has been asking me if I could be the ruler, if I could be the co-ruler, saying that everything will be different now that we'll be on the same side. And I said, I'll think about it. Now, here's the thing. I said I'll think about it just for one sole purpose. So I can get away. Okay? I said that we'll think about it. And then if I was interested, I would go back. Now, of course, the last time I've been there was actually, like, in the last Gatsby SMP video, which if you haven't watched it, please go watch it. And if you don't even know what the Gatsby SMP is, and you've been living under a flippin' rock, if you've been living with Patrick here from SpongeBob, go watch that video as well. But anyway, I might be introducing new characters. And, new characters. Honestly, those new characters are really... I can't really say, because you'll probably see them in a different video. So you make sure to click that bell. Okay, hit the bell. Okay, hit the bell. I'm giving you a few seconds to go and hit that bell, just so that there wouldn't be any problems. Okay, good. Now, really, there's been like a lot of things happening into where, like, I haven't really shown a different character. Like, yeah, in this video, I haven't even seen, what's become of Scarzy's little place. I don't know. Might have to call him. At the same time. I don't know what he's doing. At the same time, this is Mother's Day. I am filming on Mother's Day. So, come on. Before even we continue on with this video, please pause it. Pause this video and go and appreciate your mother because she probably deals with a lot of stuff. I already did like 15 times, but okay. Okay, well now that you are back, probably, because I just did like a short little pause, and that pause you should have actually done that and appreciate your mother. Now let's go talk about the random stuff. So the random stuff that I have on here is, I am actually going to talk about the people who I actually got these ideas from. So the ideas that I get these like random talking about is from the Odd Ones Out, Jaden Animations, and Something Else YT. Those, that group of people, they talk about their random stuff, and maybe I laugh awkwardly while, I'm filming these videos, while I'm coming up with ideas on how to, how can I make my house look cooler, and then I'm like, oh, hey, look at that, that's kind of funny, I'm going to add it in. So the first idea that was kind of brought up was nightmares. And when I was watching Something Else YT talk about his nightmare, I was like, oh, wait a minute, what is my nightmare? Now, before I say, like, oh, I have none, I am pretty sure that I am 100% having nightmares. And then I actually, like, thinking about it right now, I actually do have one. And a lot of people think that I'm going to, like, tell, like, this horrific story. The only thing that gets me up at night is my fear of falling. Now, I don't picture myself, like, falling 30 stories to my death. I wake up because I think I'm falling off my bed, and I'm actually in the middle of my bed. Like, I don't know why, like, I feel like I'm, like, slightly rolling off my bed, so then I wake up and I'm like, oh, am I off my bed? I'm like, oh, no, I'm not. Is that really even a nightmare? I don't know. It keeps me up. It's kind of like a dream, I guess, because I actually, like, envision myself falling off my bed. I used to have, like, nightmares about, like, someone else being in my room, being in my closet. Not really monsters, but, like, a shadowy figure. Of course, people are probably going to say it's a ghost, but I'm going to be honest. I don't think so. I think so that's just me being a child and me fearing the dark. And I do fear the dark, okay? So don't be mad at me for fearing something that probably a lot of people fear. Anyway. So yeah. Me having my fears, me trying to conquer fear, that's a whole different story. Because for me to conquer my fear, I would need to, how do I put this? I don't know. Flipping not be afraid of it? But really, my fear of heights is just like a mild one, I guess. So yeah, my fear of heights is like the one thing that keeps me up at night, as I sometimes fear that I'm gonna fall and die from falling off a bed that's a foot tall. That's common, right? Yeah, it's probably not that common, but gosh darn it if I do. Which, of course, I talk to some people, and some people are like, well, my fear is always having, like a weird lady coming into my room at night and just staring at me. I'm like, okay. Should I even tell them about the nightmare that I'm having? Because that literally makes my nightmares seem childish. So yeah. Even though, yeah, probably mine's really, like, stupid, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you guys have worse one. You guys might need to actually comment down your nightmares. Or, like, your worst, like, fear. My worst fear, again, is heights. I stinking hate the heights. Why is there a skeleton outside? Protect the property. Where is that creeper? There we go. Okay. We're going to go creeper hunting, because I really need gunpowder for fireworks. And the only thing is that for me, okay, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been studying, how are those two on fire? You guys just saw that as well, right? Like, two zombies were on fire, like, it feels on, like, daytime. Wow, I guess the game is really that glitchy. Okay, well, I gotta go down into the Creeper Valley. There has to be creepers in there. Me just juking out a ton of zombies because I hate battling zombies. I hate when zombies actually trail me. Off camera, I was, like I was just doing some creeper hunting, and seriously, a zombie comes out of nowhere. I think so. It spawned right behind me and decided to hit me as soon as it spawned into a creeper. Now, of course, I hit the creeper and I just book it left. And the creeper exploded, me being angry at the zombie. But hey, it's a zombie. What else do you expect from them? I just run from them. Not because I'm bad against them. It's mainly because, I don't really want to waste an axe on them. Like, look at this axe I'm holding in right now. It's not even like a quarter health. It's less than a quarter health. So I really gotta save the shots. And the only way to save my shots are, only using it on mobs that I really want to kill. Like this guy. Oh no, it's baby zombie. It's a baby zombie. Why is there a baby zombie? Screw you, you little son of a gun. I hate baby zombies. They're too fast. And also, don't want to waste my hit on a baby. This baby's following me. I need to get him more hired. Run, 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 run. Dodge bullets. Why is this? The baby zombie's away from me, right? Good, so I can eat. Kill this. Why? This is why I hate the flippin' babies. They give you no peace. I just look at this. I'm about to waste another perfectly good axe. Killing, I think so that I've killed like 2 creepers. How much gunpowder have you got? 3. 3 gunpowder. Literally convert that into iron, and that's how much it took for me to get this. I probably have like a ton more iron just from mining just one day. But I probably have to go down there and mine some more. Creeper Valley? This is like where I found like 8 creepers. Yeah, of course, game. Make me a liar. Make me a liar of, having seen battle like 8 creepers down there. And I'm saying 8 creepers total. I'm not saying like Oh, there's all 8 creepers right there. No, I'm not like that. I just, I've gone down there and there's usually been a creeper. I'll just wait till it was alone, away from the other animals, and then go over there and just chop off the head. Okay, well, this idea came from the Odd Ones Out. And, oh, I don't know why, but apparently I just got like I don't know why, but I just had like a feeling of like a tear coming out, but then at the same time, it felt like acid in my eye. It was really like, it was like a stinging pain for a while. Back to what I was saying. There's like a zombie horde on me right now, but I'm doing a straight line in hopes so that I don't hit a zombie. Seriously, there's like, I saw a creeper over here. I know that I came over here for creepers. There are 2 good creepers. Why the baby zombies? Flip and die. Die right now. Die. Please, die. Please. Please, oh god, die. Come on, son. Burn. Burn these creatures. I see none of them taking damage whatsoever. There's a flippin' baby zombie on me. Watch this. That was a juke. I'm gonna play around with this baby zombie. Boink. I'm playing around with the baby zombie. We gotta go. Baby zombie not taking. Are you not dead? Go. Go, run over to those few creepers that I actually tried to spend time killing. Why are you not dead? Why are you not dead? Die. Die! Thank you. Thank you. There was one other one I know that was over here. So where is it? That's where the creeper turned into a horse. He's camouflaging himself in with the horses and tall grass. That creeper survived today, but it won't survive tomorrow. Anyway, back to what I was saying. The next topic that I have in here is board games. Board games. For my definition, it's basically a game that you can play that involves like a board of some type. So, when you have a board game, you're usually going out and you play with friends or family, and it's where you let your competitive side show. And then you start screaming at them for beating you. And so, with that, I usually don't let the better judgment of me get a hold. And for board games, I actually kind of don't. I don't play a whole lot of board games. The few board games that I play are like the classics, Sorry, Sequence, basically all the old ones. Why? Because that's the only thing that my family would actually play. You bring in like a flippin' like newer ones, and yeah. But we did get into like a newer type game that was apparently called Exploding Cats. At first I thought, what kind of game was this? And this is a game of just cruelty, and I loved it. Because we just had like a ton of, we had cards that were supposed to like match up with other cards that then you could use against players. And the goal was to not get an exploding cat card. In which then, you almost had to betray the people that you love in order to win the game. And do you know what I get mad about? Is during those types of games where like, like those games where like you can be able like to reverse anything onto like a person so that you don't lose. I swear, we had that. We did that to each other. for 5 rounds. 5 rounds of us just going back and forth and flipping, you know, like just saying, no, back to you, no, back to you, no, back to you, no, back to you, no, back to you. I was seriously on the brink of just letting loose. Also, here we go. See, I don't know if I showed this, but I updated the seed machine, so yeah, I should be able to create more of this bone meal. I don't have any bones on me, right? No. So yeah. So me just gonna go and build up my house and everything. My favorite board game that I ever kind of actually liked playing was called was Monopoly. I loved Monopoly. It was an actual board game, and some of the family liked to play it. Of course, I get very, very aggressive, and I try to think of everything I can to just beat the game. Of course, does it sit well? Probably not when I'm playing with family. But hey, I was going to be known as the king of this game. By golly, I was going to be known for it. So yeah, then the family started not liking it when I played, because I was doing that. But anyway, so with that being said, we're kind of like, for me, there's different types of board games. You got the board games where it's like strategy, like chess. Also, I love chess. I don't know why, but it's like you automatically, like James said, if you beat it, you basically are starting off better than like a college professor. It's also in the game where, like, for me, it's where you have to test your battle strategies against other people's strategies and hope so that yours just pans out to be better. Also, that you also have to have good eyesight for. And I don't mean like if you have terrible eyesight, but I mean like if you're not looking on what's happening, you could be screwed over very quick by the cards. So it's in your best interest to not do that. So now I have those cards just screw you over. I mean, I know the pain. Where are these? Oh, I need to actually grab an axe. Oops. But I mean, like, yeah. I mean, it's just like so angry when you're like, you think that you're about to beat someone, and then you just realize that they just hit you with that checkmate, and you just sit there going like, why did I not see this coming? But yeah. But yeah, but when you win, you feel good about yourself as normal. And, you know, like, sometimes you gloat. There was one time I was playing a chess game with a kid. And this is, like, at a middle school thing. Where, like, you know, like, hey, we're just going to, you know, have our middle... I think so. It was actually elementary school. And this kid comes to me. And we were playing a game, and he thinks that he's going to win, and then all of a sudden, in a turn of events, I took out his queen and a rook in 2 moves. And he starts going on to me and saying that he can't really lose or else his father would make him do 50 push-ups. Now again, I'm a football player, and I'm like, yeah, that would suck to do, but I'm not losing. You can flip in and read me Romeo and Juliet and tell me that that's your life, but it's chess. I get competitive. Anyway, I started to actually know the kid, and we became friends until then he moved. But yeah. That was kind of a fun experience. And again, these chess tournaments, you're surrounded by game boards. And it really does test your knowledge, because as soon as you're partnered up with someone, you're both just having right at it. There are some kids that play with timers, and I thought that was like really ridiculous. Going like, ugh, how are you supposed to do this on a timer? Now, whenever I do play a chess game, I play the online ones where you actually have like 10 minutes to beat the game. Kind of like those standard timed rules, you know? And so I was like, yeah, okay. Well, it's actually not that bad. But my younger self, I hated the people that use the timers. And I made sure, like, I let them know, like, hey, I can't really, like, do a game when I'm timed. I feel pressured, and I do stupid things. Like, flip and say checkmate when it was a check. So, I guess so that was just, you know, me being mad. Parkour. But, yeah. Another board game that I used to play was called, Sequence. Our family used to love playing Sequence. As it was one that the younger kids would catch on pretty early on how to play the game, so there wasn't really a lot of hard rules explaining it. Plus, you had like basic rules just all around the board, so if you didn't know what to do, you didn't have to rely on a family member to tell you like wrong information. And you know, kind of going like, okay, yeah, throw away that godded card that would make me win and you lose trust in me. I've had that happen too many times. Yeah, but most of my family, they don't really play games like that. They usually play what I call card games. And card games is basically like what half the family does. Because, you know, we just build ourselves. We are very competitive when it comes to card games. You pull out a card deck and you get like 6 people that are willing to go up and fight you. Well, not really fight you, but like play a game. It's so friendly. At the same time, though, you know, it's card games are fun to play, but when it gets like really intense, you're kind of like at the moment where you're like, should I stay here to watch this to play out, or should I just laugh when everyone realizes that this is stupid? Now I'm gonna laugh when everybody realizes that this is so stupid. And you know what? We never do. It's honestly, it's fun. It's fun. I love it. At the same time, we all hate each other at the end. Also because apparently I'm the lucky one, and there's a zombie outside that I need to go and flip and kill. This is why I hate zombies. Zombies just see you and they're like trying to hug your house. Because he wants to ruin your flippin' life. Because he doesn't have a life of his own that he can't ruin. Get over here, you stupid zombie. Okay, if it's raining tomorrow, I'm just going to go fishing because then I can get some good stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to go to bed. Ah, there we go. Nice sleeping through the rainy night. Okay, well now that we're going to go back, more sheep. Maybe I can make some carpets. I don't know why, but I'm going to make some more carpet. Make some carpets. Just got to keep them here, over here. I'm just gonna fill up this sheep pen with sheep so that then I can barely walk in here. Get over here. Oh, one sweet. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Hitting LT. Oh, Jesus. Now give me the wool. Give me wool. And glitchly, I just, like, produced 15% more sheep. Are you finally growing? I'm waiting for, like, 2 more of those guys to come in. And 2 more of these guys to come in. And then I can finally get done. But the rest of this, I need to put this in the food storage. I need to actually have a food storage. I think so. I know that I have a plan where I do have a chest for the food. And I really do need to actually get rid of it. Okay. Well, look at this. I almost have like 3 sacks of watermelon. Dude, that'd be good. Got some. There, we got some golden carrots. Got some apples. We got some golden apples. Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good in terms of food. Because I'm having like 2 sources of food. One is wheat, and the other one is fish. And it's not raining outside, so we're good. We don't have to go fishing. I know the guys were so excited when I said fishing. But yeah. I mean, like, okay. See this dock? This is a very beautiful dock, but I probably need to actually have like a path to where this dock is. Or should I go mining? I wish that there was a random way that we could do this. Actually, you know what? Here, I actually do have an idea. So heads is I work on a path to the farms and to there. Tails, I go mining. Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. You got heads.
Heads, we're working out. Oh, jeez. I couldn't even hold in that. Oh, that was actually like a very like accurate. It wasn't actually that accurate because it sounded so much. Oh, okay. Go back to it. We're gonna go make path first, I guess. I don't actually think that it does damage to my shovel, in which then I didn't need to create a very durable shovel then. Come on. You know, just gonna clear it some ways. Whew. I got a little stuffy nose for all of a sudden. But yeah, I guess I was being quiet for a little bit. But yeah. Okay, I guess so that we're going to go do topic number 3. Topic number 3 for me is... There's a sheep down there. There's our next topic, people. There's a sheep down there. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I do have to say one thing is that for me, board games is not really, in my eyes, that popular. I mean, like, it's very popular when you're like a young kid, but then when you're older, you just know that the internet provides you with a whole lot more entertainment without actually having to go out and buy the game. I think so far we got a pretty good path, right? And yeah, you know what? That's a pretty good path, right? And there we go, we got a path to the farm, all the way over to my house. And the more that I look at it, the more that I'm a little bit concerned that my house is going to catch on fire. Well, hopefully there's no lightning. If there's lightning, I might have to stay up all night just to make sure that my house doesn't, decide to catch on fire. Yeah. Putting on windows. Also, a little more talk about video games, I guess, is... For me, I used to be, like, heavy into video games, and I guess I kind of am right now, as I'm, like, probably more heavy than I was. But, like, I just love playing video games. Way for me to detach from the world and just, focus on other stuff. Actually, if I ever did tell a story, like, one thing that you're probably going to know about me now is I forget quite a bit of things. Like a story that I told, what story have I told? Yeah, I might say the same story twice. Maybe 3 times. Or 4th or 5th. Yeah, exciting life of me, right? Yeah. Anyway, I guess the next thing that we gotta go do is mining because I am low on cobblestone. And that's mainly what I mine for. It's just cobblestone, maybe some iron. I totally forgot that they had this secret base. Which again, no path is going to be to it. It's just going to look like a regular like mining thing where I have like a mine down here. Maybe I'll make it look nice. But yeah, you go down here, area number. You swim off to the left. Bam. Area number 1. Then you go down here. Bam. Area number 2. Area number 3. I think this is where I ended my video. One time. I don't know. But yeah. Let's just go and mine out the rest of this area. Ooh, more answer site. Sure thing. Okay, I probably am going to get back to you when I'm actually done building this, because, I don't know, maybe... Or, you know what, I could actually just talk to you guys, because what's wrong with talking? Talking is supposed to be, like, the best way out of communicating to people, and, yeah. Me being a nerd for a few seconds, okay? There you go, you got the nerd thing out. Okay. Well, I guess so. I'll talk about the first time that I actually got introduced to Minecraft. It was at my friend's house, and I really wanted to play it. Well, he had to go do some chores. So what he did is that he showed me how to create a stick. Did I remember how to make that stick? No. So I had this stick in the middle of the ocean, and I'm just trying to figure out where am I. Then all of a sudden, I'm like seeing a zombie, so I'm like, oh, hey, zombie, let me go and attack this. And you know, it took me a while with a stick. I thought that the zombie was at this point just going to be like completely unbeatable, and that I would have to like, I don't know, invent like a new weapon to go and kill it. But no, it just took a little bit more. I was about to give up actually, but yeah, it's okay. Ah, my shoulder hurts. I don't know why. Maybe it's just from sitting here too long. But yeah, so finally I just kind of like gave up on the game, and I actually didn't like Minecraft at the time because I thought it was really hard. And so yeah, so then also I didn't really like the Minecraft like YouTube players because of course I thought that they were like complete people who were just, you know, like spending hours on this game that I couldn't beat, so I got jealous because I couldn't beat the game and they were just beating the game left and right. So of course, what do? I just accept. And I'm like, okay. Then a few years later, then I was like, oh hey, look at this, that's cool. We're learning how to play Minecraft. Okay, well let me see how this thing goes. I actually do a really I actually got the basic understanding of it, but never finished the game. That's why earlier on I was trying to do those speedrun videos, but of course, I couldn't finish a flippin' speedrun. So how can you even say that that's even like a, you know, like a actual video, a speedrun video, because you don't even speedrun anything. Oh my eye. Okay, sorry. Ah, there it is. Okay. Well, anyway. So yeah, I kind of got angry at that, but another few games I like to play, World of Warships. Please sponsor me. I love World of Warships. And World of Warplanes, World of Tanks, all those wargaming nets. Then I got interested in another game. It was a cooking game where like you can make your own restaurant and you could serve people. You just go through the actions of actually serving someone. And I loved that game for like 2 years, and then one day the game just got all of a sudden deleted. And I worked very hard to figure out what happened to that game, just for me to realize that the game basically closed. It basically didn't do very well. I was one of the few people who were playing it, and they just shut down the game. I was having very much fun, thank you very much. And now that I took that, you know, happiness away from me, I'm gonna go and do nothing. That's all that I did. I did nothing. You know what? I should probably elevate the roof. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go do that. Because I don't really like it at 4 high. I want it at 5 high. I'm going to be very picky about the height of this. Very picky. See me being very picky? Yeah, I'm very picky. I'm just kidding. But yeah. Then I actually like recently, like now we're getting to like recent times, because like basically all throughout my life it was just World of Warships, and that was actually all. A little bit of Minecraft as well. So one day I was just, you know, like browsing the web, looking at some YouTube videos, because I was really into this phase of, you know, Neapolitan, you know, like battles. And I'm like, oh, well, the Battle of Trafalgar, that's really cool, of course, and I'm just showing out my history nerd self. Nah. Something that you never knew. I was a nerd at history. Oi. No. I'll make sure not to do that. Also more cool. Well, anyway, so I was looking at these games, and there was actually a game that really interested me. It's called Naval Action. Again, another sponsor, maybe? I'm just kidding. But yeah. In the game, you just were able to do a lot of cool stuff. Like, just go out and try to sink a whole fleet if you wanted. That's why I loved it. You just went out and battled ships, and I was a really dumb person when I first started off, because I played in not the peaceful mode, but the war mode, because I thought the peaceful mode was like, oh, there's no actual big battles, because that's what you come into. You got into the section on whether or not you want to be in the peaceful server or do you want to be in the war server? So I chose the war server, the much harder server that they forgot to mention. Thank you very much. So yeah, with that, I was kind of, a little bit mad. But at the same time, I was a little bit of an understanding kind of man. I was like, you know what? Things happen. What are we gonna do? And so yeah. Then I got into Stormworks. Stormworks also, YouTubers got me into it. Mainly, my favorite one was Komodo Gaming. Go check out his channel if you haven't, because you know what? He always excites himself. He always puts in a good story into his, and I'm not trying to replicate that, but put some of his elements in his video into my video because I love how he does it. And yeah. You know what? I'm gonna have 2 pickaxes. Real quick. Get 2 pickaxes. Bam. Okay, so we're gonna have like the door right here. So I need sticky pistons. I'll get those sticky pistons later. Right now, so I'm probably gonna have them going on the side, but I do need some like smelted stone. Just, for future notice. And then, let me see, what else we're gonna do. There's not a whole lot. I can actually probably go up. And when I come back down here, it'll probably all be done. So, anyway. You know what? This probably will be like the first time that I'm going to add on audio, just songs into this. These are probably going to be my personal songs. But at the same time, my songs wouldn't actually fit into this, so I don't know if I'm actually playing audio. I might actually cut out this bit because I'm probably not going to add audio because my audio kind of sucks. But yeah. It's already been like night. Jeez. What was I gonna do again? I told you I forget a whole lot of stuff pretty easily. Oh yeah. Get more wood probably for this. Or no, wait, create a shovel because I'm not even done with that. Okay, let's go finish out my shovel duty. Maybe I'll create like a small little garden up in front. Beautiful day. Just gonna go and update this. I'll go and smelt this when I get back for more glass, because why not? There we go. Let's go and connect up that, and let's just create like a little two-path. But yeah, I forgot that I had this thing in my offhand. Put back up my scene. Well, there you go, and then we're just gonna. There we go, see? So now that we have a path that's been like recently beaten down, now we can create some other things. I don't know what to create actually. I just wanted to create a house. Need to actually go do that really quick. But yeah. Let me see, another topic. Oh yeah, extracurricular activities. Now, of course, like extracurricular, there's some kids that actually like kind of don't want to do any extracurriculars, and I'm not saying that that is bad. I'm just saying it's something that people do. They don't really go into that. They do extracurricular activities, and some of them find joy in it. Others think that they are literally awful and should never be touched again. Your opinion. And you know what? I respect that opinion. As I'm like emptying out my full out thing so that I can actually chop down some wood and create some stairs. Might actually not need that. There we go. We got 52. 52 of these. Can we get up there? Probably. Am I going to look stupid doing it? Probably again. Change that to a definite. I'm just kind of realizing this, but I can't really be having all this glass showing up. Ugh. I'm gonna need to grab more wood. And look at that. You have a huge tree. I hate those big trees. I hate them with a passion. And everything. So yeah, for me, extracurricular activities, I love doing them. I did chess, I am doing, orchestra, and the other thing that you guys probably don't know about me is that I played football. Now, of course, you can picture me as like this like cornerback or quarterback or something. But I'm going to tell you that I play football for right now because that's all that you really need to know. And so, like, basic thing is, in football, there's a lot of stuff when you get into high school, they really are demanding. Like, they are like, you're into this world where you basically either do the stuff after school and you get really recognized by coaches and, you actually do well. To why did you not go to practice today? And they really question you and they don't think so that you're committed. So just a little helpful hint. You always be there. Okay, really quick, I need to break this glass. So, you know, like, there's, like, a ton of stuff. It's kind of like, you know, like, stuff happens after school. When I was playing chess, we would always meet up and we would just watch on openings and everything. I really just didn't pay attention. My mind wandered off into something else. Because, really, I just didn't know why are we learning this. I didn't really think that it was that much important. So I was like, you know what? I'll learn this on some other time. I have my opening. I don't really need anyone's help. Boy, was I wrong. Uh, okay, there we go. What's up with me just hitting the one below it? So I can hit him like that, but other than that, it's a little bit confusing. But yeah, I kind of love extracurricular activities. Although at high school, you know, you're really like you got the people who are really into it. But that is where like you really have school spirits. And that after school activities, they're basically now called the after school activities. Like you have like all the people who have like their school spirits and they are just out there acting so excited. Except for that I hated it. Okay, this is actually one where it might be an interesting story. So see, one day on football, I get a concussion, so I wasn't really allowed to play. So you know what? I was like, okay, well I can still cheer on the team, right? Like I could just sit in the stands while they play. And so I proceeded to do that. And then, you know, like for the past few games, you know, we've been trying to sit in areas where there's grown adults and there's no little kids that are like running around like flipping just bouncing off a wall. They seriously probably did that. Because I really didn't like those kids. They were so energetic. Have you ever been like done that where like someone's like really energetic, but your body can't really like process the energy that's coming off of them? Saying this out loud makes me seem like a really big d-bag for, you know, like just saying this, but yeah. So I was like really not having it with these kids that were eager. But this one game, it was a home game, and well, actually, it was a visitor game. You know, like the school that we go to, we have like 5 other different schools share that stadium as their home stadium. So when you do that, you're like really just there, and you know, like it was a little chilly, but you know, I was just wearing a hoodie and shorts because I don't really do that. Ah! Oh, I'm so glad that I built that hole big enough. Oh, okay. I was glad enough that I built a chimney big enough for me to fit in here. I was actually planning on sealing that off, but I really needed. Yeah. But yeah, so during this game, we were just, you know, like, just sitting around, you know, like, enjoying the game, you know, doing the casual yelling at the ref for some stupid call, because, you know, the refs always make stupid calls. Like, it's basically an every single fan. Like, none of the referees have made a good call in this era. I'm joking around. Umpires are actually very, very brave because they have to deal with people yelling in their face. Like, seriously. At the same time, in the instances where I've been, the coaches are usually bigger than the umpires. But I was thinking about being an umpire for football myself, and I was actually thinking about it, going like, wait a minute, I could be an umpire for football. And the reason is because I'm like so darn huge of all my muscles. Yeah. But basically that, like since I played football, I would actually know the rules. So I wouldn't make bad calls. But then I was actually watching on those sidelines and I was like, wow. That was a really tough call. Like I can't really tell if the guy actually, like was like tackling him or tackling the accidental O lineman. Well, shoot. Okay. So, like I was just sitting there again with my dad, and we were just sitting there watching the game when a chip, and I don't mean like a Lay's chip. I mean like a tortilla chip that they sell with like that queso sauce. And so we go down, and we're just like, okay, chip flew right through us. It's okay, there's probably just, like a chip that just happened to fly in the wind and it just went right past us. Me being slightly annoyed. So we thought nothing about it, but then I felt an ice cube just hit my back. And honestly, I was there where I was running low on energy, late at night, watching the game, and there are now kids behind us. And it wasn't like 5 or 6 kids. No, this was like 25 kids just in one row straight behind us, talking as loud as they can, making. Oh my goodness. This is why. Okay, if you're in middle school, I'm going to tell you something that at least I know in my high school. Is that in high school, you always hate the freshmen. You always hate on freshmen because freshmen is when they don't know nothing, but they're trying to be cool. Like that phase where you gotta be like all cool and stuff. So you try to be cool to the seniors, and the seniors and juniors are just like, no, please stop, please stop. We had to go through the same thing as you. Just be yourself, and we'll be fine. And so yeah. So again, so these kids are just like trying to act so cool when all of a sudden we just hear this blood-curdling scream from right behind us. For a second there, I thought that like a girl just like flew over the stands. But no, one of the other girls got queso sauce all over her black weather-tight jacket that actually looked kind of cool. Because it actually had like some kind of fur on the inside, and I thought that was kind of like a luxury thing. But anyway, she's crying. She gets down there. You got like a security guard that kicked out 2 of the kids. Of course, they don't like get out of the stadium. They walk like that they're about to get out of the stadium, and then they just walk back into the stands. So again, I was really thinking about moving, and all of a sudden another chip just happens to whiz right between me and my dad's head. And this time I'm surprised that I didn't go off on the kids because we were just really mad. We confronted the kids, and they actually stopped throwing stuff near us, as other parents were also starting to get annoyed by them. And so me being on the sidelines really put another perspective to me. I didn't really like it because I'm more of the guy that's into the action, not just watching. And so yeah, me sitting on the sidelines, very boring. Well, you know what? This will actually conclude. As you can see, we worked on a little bit. This is P Titanic here. And before we leave, make sure that you guys click that subscribe button. Okay, it's big and red. It's in the lower corner. That's like right here. Make sure to click on that subscribe button. It's red. and click it so it's gray, like my helmet and my other type of armor. And this will be PT getting back to you on the Open Range SMPs. Please subscribe and hit that like button and comment down. What extracurricular activities did you have to do when you were a kid? Bye!